What's up, Sooner Nation? Welcome back to the Sooner Surge on a Saturday evening where the Sooners have swept the Baylor Bears. Game 2, they win 7-4, and a game where Ella Parker continued to shine. Alina Torres with a big bomb. This team, Jay, as you look at the Game 2 of this series and the last of the series where the Sooners sweep the Bears, a few things stood out to me. One specifically, Deal was able to get out of some jams tonight, especially early on. Bases loaded, no out. That was a massive inning where they were able to hold the Baylor Bears to no runs. But Deal settled down. Baylor was able to put some runs up late against Kelly Maxwell out of the pen, which is a little surprising. But overall, the Sooners get the 3-game sweep, exactly what they wanted. Even Kinsey Hansen gets an appearance at the plate, Jay.
Yeah, couldn't have wrote it better as if she would have hit a bomb there. The game would have been over, walk-off. But, yeah, she got in there, got a swing. Didn't really get the swing. I think she made one swing on her strikeout. But overall, I thought this game was the sloppiest by far of the three. I mean, defensively, 2 errors, I believe. Kind of sloppy early on. But, once again, put up 7 runs and win the games going away 7-4. Another game with multiple home runs, Jeremy. Brito, another one. I mean, she just continues. It's like you look up, she hits another home run. So you have Brito. Jennings hit a absolute missile. And Torres put one up there in the garden. I mean, just some more bombs today. A sweep of the series. That's what everybody wanted when Baylor came to town, was to get the sweep. And Baylor, man, Emily Hott, she had a weekend. I mean, she was really good for Baylor, but OU gets the win. It was a little weird with Maxwell at the end, I will say. And, Keeney had pitched 1 2/3 innings, and then Maxwell comes in there. This is not the first game when Maxwell's came in very late and struggled. I wonder, is it just totally different than what she's used to doing as a starter? I don't know. I don't know. They were up 6-1 when she came in. So,
right.
It's a win.
Keeney did really well. Her 1 2/3 inning, I thought. But Brito, the home run she hit over the Junipers, it got to be the farthest one at Love's Field so far.
Farthest one I think I've seen there. Yeah.
That's the farthest one I've seen. Straightaway center. But Brito now leads the team in RBIs, matching her jersey number at 33. I think what's going to happen, Jay, is this going to be a season where it's going to go back and forth between maybe 3 or 4 different players as far as the RBI leader. But overall today, Ella Parker really shined, and Alina Torres continues to impress. And you could almost say Cindy Sanders a little bit in a slump, but you don't really need to say that. She still got a rip up the middle. But it was good to see Jada Coleman, I thought, Jay. Jada Coleman starting to hit the ball more like Jada Coleman has in the past. So that's been impressive. Well, this team is able to really spread it around as far as spread the wealth when it comes to RBIs.
Yeah, a lot of people swinging the bat's really good for Oklahoma right now. You mentioned Ella Parker, great doubleheader for her. Coleman's kind of getting going. Brito just continues just to do what Brito does. And, she had that strikeout, I believe, in the first inning, and she was not happy. She had an error, and then she comes up to the plate and just destroys the ball. I mean, takes the cover off of it. Unbelievable. So, great performance from her. One thing, you had the error, with Brito and Jennings there, but one thing, Avery Hodge made a great play at second. Unbelievable play at second base. Almost got the runner second, decided to go to first, got her out. That was in a tough inning for Deal. Deal being in these situations with runners on, bases loaded, no out, in the long run, I think I hate to say it's going to help her, but I think her going through some adversity, that's good. You get out of it. You pitch, you end up allowing the 1 home run for the game and getting the 1 run. And she had a lot of walks tonight. And Jen Rocha was all over the umpire tonight. It was a very small.
Both ways, though.
Both ways. I agree, but it was a small strike zone. It was a hitter's game because, Kirsten Deal walked, I can't remember, 4 or 5 total for the game, I think. But her balls were very close to the strike zone, so it's not like she was wildly out of control.
Ludlam did an excellent job painting the pitches. I mean, she was bringing it in right over to the corner, made it maybe look closer than it actually was. I don't know, but Jay, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the defense. You did mention the Brito. I think Brito made the right decision to go to second on that bunt, just pulled Jennings off the bag. But overall, Riley Boone was sensational outfield today. Sensational. Torres on the bases loaded, no out. Torres made the catch. It was an easy fly ball catch, but she absolutely hosed it home and allowed them didn't allow them to tag. But Jennings in the last inning, just a smooth play to her right in the hole. And just a cannon over to first showed why she is playing shortstop. So overall, I thought defensively, really, really good. Riley Boone was a standout on that side. But Jay, I thought maybe we'd see Monticelli there in the end. We didn't. But the Sooners did what they needed to do against the Baylor Bears. It was a series that was circled time and time again since last year. And it was interesting, almost that they went behind Gasso's back on Hanson. Hanson was not going to be held out of that pinch hitting. It was almost like they said, you're going to go up there and pinch hit. She did take one swipe at it.
I was kind of surprised she did pinch hit. I thought, because Plank said earlier in the first game that he probably didn't expect to see her till maybe Austin, the Texas series.
Correct.
So I was very surprised by that. But she got in that bat. And, hey, overall, like you said, 3-game series in 2 days. For the weather tomorrow, and they got the sweep. That's what OU wanted to do. And really, this last game, closest game in the series. I mean, 7-4, but nothing really came down to the wire on this series. Pretty good performance from Oklahoma through the weekend. I mean, what is that? 4 in the first game bombs. They hit 3 in the second game. I can't remember the first game, but Love Field just continues. Like
4 in the first game.
Launching pad, dude. It's a launching pad for softball.
Yeah, and
at least for OU.
Sooners scored 19 runs today over 2 games. And it used to be where the bats were maybe a concern. They're not anymore. This team's rolling right now, and I expect it to continue as they move through the Big 12 and dominate the Big 12. Of course, everyone's looking forward now to the Texas series. Texas is playing pretty good ball. That'll be a tough test. If you look at the landscape of softball and who OU has played, they've played some teams that are good. Multiple teams are going to be in the Women's College World Series. So, again, we're getting closer and closer as it approaches. I think Gasso is trying to figure out staff-wise what she wants to do in the pitching rotation, especially in relief, and that's something she's going to continue to tinker with. One thing to note, the lineup's been pretty consistent, Jay, with Jay to back up at the top. We figured that might be the case, and I think that's what they're going to roll with. But appreciate you guys watching the content here at the Sooner Surge. We can't thank you enough for viewing the content here. Make sure you're subscribed, that you turn on the notifications, you like and comment. What were your thoughts on the Baylor sweep? Thanks again. We'll see you on the flip side. Boomer.
Sooner.